Every year, nearly 700,000 people suffer strokes in the United States, making it the third leading cause of death in this country. Tonight, the story of a prominent D.C. judge who had a stroke at the courthouse and survived. He's sharing his story for the first time.
I just thought it's one of those mornings where you had a lot to do, you don't eat. I just thought I needed to eat. Or just one of those days, it was stressful.
Every day can be stressful when you're the chief judge at D.C. Superior Court. For Judge Lee Satterfield, headaches are nothing new. But on November 28, 2011, what he thought was his body's reaction to a difficult day turned out to be something much more serious.
The only symptom I had at the time was a severe headache. At least that's what I thought, but I was having the other ones that people recognize. So.
He had weakness on the left side of his body. He had inability to see on the left side. His speech was slurred.
All those symptoms, hallmark signs of a stroke. But the 54-year-old father of two says he was in denial that day. He didn't believe he was in any danger.
And that's what I said. I'm just going to go in there and lie down on the sofa and, check with me in a little bit.
His courthouse colleagues called 911, and he was taken to George Washington University Hospital. Neurologist Dr. Kathleen Berger says CT scans identified a blocked artery that was cutting off blood to his brain, causing a stroke.
So luckily he came immediately after his symptoms started, and we were within a perfect time window where we were able to treat him.
The ER team gave Judge Satterfield a clot-busting drug that day that helped his symptoms. He also needed a procedure to remove the blood clot. Berger says he was lucky he made it to the hospital when he did. Treatment guidelines say these drugs, called TPA, should be given within 4.5 hours of the start of a stroke.
And even if they are left with a bit of a disability, it'll be much less with the therapy than if they were to have no therapy.
If you had just come in and worked by yourself in your office and nobody was necessarily checking on you, this could have had a much different outcome.
That would not have come out as well as I did, either a worse outcome or at least one where my quality of life would have been changed dramatically.
Judge Satterfield is grateful to everyone who helped him survive that day, and he says he now has a new perspective on life.
I adopted the slogan, more smiling, less complaining, and said that's what we're going to do this year.
Prevention, of course, is really key when it comes to fighting stroke. That means maintaining a healthy blood pressure, blood sugar, cholesterol level, and not smoking.